Hello students, how are you? Hope all of you are fine. In this chapter I will be telling you about the costs. What is cost first? Costs are the monetary expenses what the producer has to incur on the factors of production and non-factors of production. Factors of production are the land, labor, capital and entrepreneurial. And non-factors of production we take the raw material. So the cost means all the monetary expenses which the producer has to incur on the factors of production and non-factors of production. These can be classified in different ways like explicit costs and implicit costs. What are explicit costs? First we talk about. Explicit costs are the costs which the producer has to pay for purchasing the goods and services from the outsiders. Like when he purchases the raw material, he has to pay for it. He purchases the transportation services, he has to pay it. He purchases the communication service, he has to pay. He uses the labor, he has to pay the wages. So all these costs are called explicit costs and of course they are called monetary costs also. Next is the implicit cost. When the producer produces, there are some resources and services which he himself uses for the production. So these are the costs, implicit costs are the costs of the self-owned goods and services used by the producers in the production function. Let us take the example. Suppose there is one producer. When he produces, he uses his own house. So he does not have to pay rent to someone else. He uses his laptop, he uses his furniture, he uses his car. He himself is working as a manager, himself is working as an accountant. So generally we say that he has saved something, but it is not so. In order to find out the total cost, actually we should use these, we should include these imputed costs also. To find out the total cost, we should add the explicit costs and implicit costs. Other ways of classifying the costs are the short-term costs and the long-term costs. In this chapter, we are going to study only the short-term costs. Short-term, as you have read in previous chapter, the law of variable proportion. In short-term, the fixed factors cannot be changed, and only the variable factors can be increased to increase the production and decrease to decrease the production. So you see here, with this example you can clear it. The output we are increasing. The fixed costs, the total fixed costs, I'm telling you, the total fixed costs are the total of all the fixed costs incurred by the producer in the process of the production, even when the production is zero. Sometimes the production is zero, it means we are not running the industry. Just like sugar mills are not running for 4 or 5 months. So at that time, the producer has to bear certain costs. He has to give the salary to the managers, he has to give the salaries of the accountants, he has to employ the watchmen also, he has to pay the minimum telephone bill, minimum water bill, minimum electricity bill, he has to pay the interest, he has to pay the tax to the government, he has to pay the insurance. All these costs are called the fixed costs and they are to be borne even if the production is zero for some time. So they remain fixed and these are called TFC. They will remain fixed throughout the short period. TVC, that is total variable cost. Total variable costs are the costs which are incurred on the variable factors of production. Variable factors of production, you know, the factors of production which are increased to increase the production and decreased to decrease the production. When we start increasing, production. When we start production, we start purchasing the raw material, we start purchasing the temporary employees, we start using more telephones, more electricity. So over and above the fixed charges of telephone bill, water bill, electricity bill, whatever are there, that is called the total variable costs. When we add both these, we get the total costs. These are the total costs. You see, 20 plus 40, 60, 20 plus 70, 90, 20 plus 90, 110 and so on. Then we talk about the average fixed costs, AFC. Average fixed costs are the per unit fixed costs. That means total fixed costs divided by the number of units produced. Here you see TFC is 20. 20 upon 1 will 20. 20 upon 2 is 10. 20 upon 3 is 6.6. 20 upon 4 is 5. Like that we will get the average fixed costs. In the same way, the average variable costs. Average variable costs are the per unit variable costs of production. These are found out by dividing total variable costs by the number of units produced. Just you see like this TVC, 40 upon 1 is 40, then 70 upon 2 is 35, then 90 upon 3 is 30, 120 upon 4 is 30 and so on. So in this way we will be getting the average fixed costs. When these two are the average costs. When we add both of these costs, we get total average costs or average total costs, ATC. ETC is AFC plus ABC. 20 plus 40, 60, 10 plus 35, 45, 6.6 plus 30, 36 and so on. The last comes now marginal cost. Marginal cost is the cost of production of one extra unit of output. It can be obtained by subtracting the TC of n unit minus TC of n minus 1 unit. Suppose this is n unit. Suppose this is n unit. This will be n minus 1 unit. So TC of n unit minus TC of n minus 1 unit. 110 minus 90, this will be 20. In this way, when we subtract the 60 from 90, we will get the marginal cost of second unit. When we subtract 110 from 120, 140, we will get the marginal cost of fourth unit, like that. It can also be obtained from TVC. Here also, when we subtract the 40 from 70, we will get the marginal cost of second unit. When we subtract 120 from 160, we will get the marginal cost of fifth unit, that is 40. So in this way, TVC can be obtained from TC as well as from TVC. So practice this type of numericals. These are very important. You will get in your exams, and you will get some blank type of questions also. So practice it. In next video, I will be taking the chapter revenue. Till then,